Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, and welcome back to the Yokai Watch 4 Let's Play. And if you did miss out during the last one, well, we just made it on into where the Emma Palace was going to be in the Yokai world, and we also did meet up with the past Lord Emma. Now, I want to say is that we are almost about to be getting ourselves very close into where that Emma tournament is going to be. I believe right now, what our main objective has to be happening is that we have to return back to the manor, and I want to say we have to try to meet up all together and figure out what our next game plan is going to be happening. Now, if you guys also do recall from the last episode, we also got ourselves with some brand new Shadow Venok souls. Now I believe we had some red ones, and I also went and did some other farming off recording as well too. So now, since we do have this gold Shadow Venok here, we're gonna finally be able to go and get ourselves with an actual Shadow Venok and be able to go and use this yokai on our team, which is going to be really nice. Now, I am going to go for the highest level here, which it does say at level 30. Now, the cool thing about what his attitude is that it has the stiff and violent one, and also it does have the heat wave skill, which I believe that will always stay the same. So that's also pretty nice about what that skill is going to be all about. But either way, for what we have to go and actually get ourselves with this fused yokai is that it is going to cost us a lot of money. But you know what? I'm happy enough that we got ourselves with Shadow Venok. I know that from what you guys have been telling me in the comments from before is that Shadow Venok is a very, very, very great healer for this game. So I did make sure to go and do that. Now, not only that, but I know that there was a fellow commenter from one of the past videos that I wanted to hold off on what his name was going to be. And I know that he did tell me before was that he was saying to me was, Prox, can you go and once you get yourself for the Shadow Venok yokai, do you mind actually naming it after me? So I'm actually gonna go and name this after him. I want to say his name is Dragoon, I believe. I could be mistaken. Your name could also be Dragon, but just let me know in the comments down below is what's your actual profile name for YouTube, and then I can just kind of rearrange it later, because that's the good thing about here in Yokai Watch 4 is that you actually do have the ability to actually switch around with the nickname, but I'm pretty certain I think it's Dragoon. But yeah, so there you go. Shout out to you, man. And now you get to go and finally become an actual Shadow Venok within here. And we are going to go and use this Shadow Venok for some battles that are going to happen, because I believe we are going to be meeting up with another special wielder of the different blades, and we're going to get ourselves with another new special item for Cole that's going to happen. Now, I think we're going to be meeting up with the Asura guy, not Azure, but this guy's going to be known as Asura. I know that we have met up with the Azure Dragon before, and we do have that yokai, but his name is Asura, and I think also as well too, we are of course going to be going and facing off with Tsunatonji once again as well. Now I will be editing out on both of these two different parts because they do take a little bit of some time. Now I want to say that within the battle, when I was going to fight both with Tsunatonji and also as well too with Asura, I want to say Shadow Venok did really, really well within the actual battle, and I think as well too, I want to say within the Tsunatonji battle, I think Shadow Venok actually got the winning knockout victory right there, so that was also really nice. So now what is going to happen here is that we have to go and start looking for where Theo, or aka known as Tsunatonji, is going to be, and it seems like we actually have to go and head back outside here. He's actually be located within the backyard area of the actual manor that's going to be happening, kind of like the backyard area that we had to go and search around for before when we were chasing around with the different Utsas well within our time from before, right? Which I still have to go and do that off recording, but either way, we're going to go and take on with Theo here, and let's go and see what he is going to be all about. And yeah, so that is the brand new blade that Cole is going to be going to pick it up. I want to say that that is the Wildfire brand. Yes, that is going to be what the new wield of the blades are going to be here for Cole. But I don't know if I already went and said this already here within the video for our time, because I know that this video is a little bit short than normal. But within these two videos for today, we are of course going to be going and not only doing our time out here with Yokai Watch 4, but we are going to be jumping back into some more of our way of the Ocarina of Time. I believe at this point right now in Ocarina of Time, we are going to be with Adult Link right now. We are going to have to go and do maybe a little bit of some side stuff, because I'm pretty certain I don't think think I don't think like within the actual game that we're not like forced into actually heading into Kakariko Village, so that's pretty nice. So at least we got ourselves a little bit of some side stuff to go and do, because I wouldn't mind returning back to the fishing hut, and I wouldn't really mind trying to get ourselves with actual Epona to go and join alongside with us for the ride, because I'm pretty sure that we can't really get ourselves Epona yet, not until we do the little race sequence that's going to happen with Ingo and Talon, I think, right? So we have to go and race around with those guys on their horses, but we'll wait until that actual episode actually jumps into here, because right now we're in the battle of some Yokai Watch, so let's go and do that right here, right now. So now we get to go and try out a little bit of the different moves out here within Shadow Venok. We already kind of know a little bit about what his moves are going to be, since we already went and literally battled out with Shadow Venok at least like twice out here so far within his different type of battles that were going on. Like, I know that we did it from the little mysterious event mission, and you could also go and do it as well too for the farming of the different souls that you could get for Shadow Venok. And he's actually located in the back of the actual elementary school, or I should say in the middle school of the I think of the future, that you can always go and repeat the battles every time if you're kind of losing out on stuff, like for different souls and anything that you want to try to build up for the gold one, kind of like what I did. But now it seems like Tsutoji is now going to go and get himself powered up. And here he is. This is Asura, the man that actually wields this actual blade right here. So now he needs to go and actually wants us to go and prove our worthiness, I guess, for what this blade's going to be all about. And to be honest with you, even though that this battle like did take a little bit, he wasn't as bad. Like, he wasn't like someone that was like Shadow Venok or Kyron out here that was just like forcibly like just re-healing up himself every time. But here we go, the Burning Passion Asura battle. Let's go. Let's see how this is gonna work out here. So yeah, so I kind of stick in with well, majority of my two guys that I still do have here is with Lex and Dragoon, and both these two guys worked really fantastic around within this area as well. I know that a little bit throughout this battle I did have to go and like switch around within Shadow Venok, because I was kind of not really wanting to go and waste out too much of my different items, but I wanted to like switch out within some other different yokais as well. So now we're going to go and switch right back here to Lex now, and he's going to get himself powered up, and now we're going to go for our specialized attack move, but I think we're going to probably get ourselves healed up first, I want to say beforehand, which we do have quite a bit of other things here. Oh, okay, well, I guess I did accidentally missed out my opportunity to actually go and heal, but it's alright, because we're still going to get ourselves with a knockout win right there. Nice. Right there, knocked him out. And that's how we get ourselves with the W right there. Wow, and that's a lot of EXP as well too, because now we're finally getting all the way up to that EXP now, where like most of them are going to start getting all the way up to that 1,000 EXP margin. But we should also go and start using up on more of those large EXP orbs, though, because I know that we have like so many of those like large EXP orbs that I wouldn't mind actually wanting to decide to go and use those for my other different yokai that we do have, because then that would just like help out things even much better for when the Enema tournament actually starts happening pretty soon, right? Because I think that's when Chapter 10 starts like happening, or maybe even here within like the end part of Chapter 9. Yeah, that was a little bit reckless there on Student Toji's part, though. Just having some other different type of... Well, I guess he's really somewhat of a Celestial, I guess, or a summon to go and try to possess out there, right? Well, basically, Student Toji was like just saying that apparently that he failed, but he still has a job to do, right? He still has to go and protect out with Summer, because she's still the only princess that's all inside of her body, right? So we don't really want the Oni princess to get hurt or anything, because we still need her for the actual Overseer battle that's going to happen at the very end of this game. So, but it looks like it's going to be that time where we're finally going to be able to go and head back to the yokai world and start seeing this Enema tournament for what it's going to be all about. But I may probably want to do one other thing before we start heading off into that direction, though, because before we actually reach on into that yokai world, I wouldn't mind actually trying to get the last bit of the different Yokai Watch rankings, just so that I can finally be at, hopefully, within Yokai Watch rank S, and then we can actually at least have that with us there, just so that we can probably maybe battle out with other better Yokai that happen within the other areas, because I know that that's always something that's really nice within the different Yokai Watch ranks, is that you can be able to battle up with more newer other Yokai that also do show up later on. But anyways, we're going to go and end off our time out here for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the Ocarina of Time. And of course, peace.